Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for your interest and for contacting me more about the Beachbody program that I've been doing. And rather than writing out a whole bunch of information, I just figured it would be easier to create a video and just send that information out. Take it or leave it, and feel free if you start watching and you decide you don't want to keep watching, you're not going to hurt my feelings, that's totally okay. Essentially, what I want to do is just kind of tell you a little bit about the journey that I've been on in the past 5 or 6 weeks, where I'm going, and kind of invite you to come alongside with me. About 6 weeks ago, let me say this. I have a 6-month-old and a 2-year-old and had 2 kids in a short amount of time and just came to a point of being in kind of a crazy space mentally and not happy with my body and having trouble losing my pregnancy weight. I'm not a big dieter. I don't really like diets. I love food. I've always liked to be fit, but finding the time to do that is tricky, especially with 2 kids and I work and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I just happened to see some information from an old friend from when I lived in Maine at just the right time. And it really has been instrumental in me feeling 100% like a different person. I'm in a better place physically and spiritually and emotionally and mentally and all of that stuff. So I just want to share a little bit about that with you. Whatever I don't answer, please contact me back with questions. Anyway, what I want to put up front right from the beginning is to tell you that this has been such a positive experience for me, and I think it's so awesome and so doable and sustainable that I want to share it with other people, and I've been inspired to become a Beachbody coach myself. So I want to put that up front. If you feel like you don't want to keep watching, that's perfectly fine. But you've probably heard of some of the Beachbody programs like P90X, Insanity, T25, stuff like that. The one that I did was the 21-day fix. Initially, I didn't really like that name because it kind of seemed gimmicky or like a diet program, but what it is it's 21 days. They give you get a series of workouts. It's not the same workout every day. There are 7 different workouts that you cycle through. They are only 30 minutes. I actually got myself out of bed before the kids, which is huge for me. There are portion control containers that are come with it. There's an eating plan, and really it focuses on clean eating. I actually probably ate more and more often with this, but I was eating the right foods. And for me, who is a food lover, it gave me the opportunity to be creative and figure out awesome ways to eat really healthy food. And a guide, and then the other thing that was included, the way Beachbody works with whatever program, there are different programs. You can buy the program. You can buy Shakeology, which are these meal replacement shakes, or you can use them as a snack. Or you can buy a challenge pack that's your best financial choice because you get the Shakeology, 30 days worth of it, and your program. So I did the challenge pack for 21-day fix. My results, I've lost probably 10 inches on my body. I'm actually doing a second round of it currently. And I've lost about 10 pounds, if not a little bit more. I feel so much better. And it's not just the way that I look, but that, of course, helps. But just, I feel like a different person, which is important. It's important for me. It's important for my family. It's important for my relationship with my husband. And I'm a better mom. I feel ready to do all the other stuff that I need to do because of it. The other thing that was huge for me is that there's accountability built into it. You get a coach. If you would order from me, I would walk alongside you, and there are Facebook groups that I'm going to put together, a challenge group that's going to start on July 21st with another coach. And this was so big for me because daily I checked in with other people on the same path. We're all from different places, different body types, different struggles, different whatever, but we're all entering our workouts, logging what we're eating, and that was huge because I knew, I don't feel like working out, but I'm going to have to tell people that I didn't work out. And accountability is key. So big with anything else. For me, another huge portion of this was simply adding a spiritual component. This wouldn't be anything I would push on anybody, but I would be happy to share that side of things for me, because I firmly believe you can't separate your physical health and your spiritual health and your emotional health. It is all one big, um, it's just one big thing. And so I feel like I'm on this path to learning how to honor God with my physical body, um, which is huge. I found freedom that I never thought I could find. I am not finished. I won't ever be. But I'm on this cool journey that I'm just learning more about myself, about what I can do, and feeling so much better about myself. I also have a daughter, and I want to be a wonderful example for her as she grows up of being confident in my body and who I am and who God made me to be. And I'll be upfront with you that that's not a skinny person. I have curves. I love my curves. That's what I'm created to be. But to be that in a healthy way and in a way that is not self-deprecating and that encourages that she may be encouraged to be unique and to be strong, and to love her body for what it is and what she was given. So people say shakes. That's kind of weird. I was a little wary at first of the shakes. They're actually awesome. They're not cheap, but what it has provided, there's all sorts of research, and you can look some of that up if you're interested. I'd be happy to point you to some websites. But there are vegan options. It is gluten-free. There are no chemicals and additives. They call it your dense superfood nutrition or your best meal of the day. I found it to be really helpful. I usually will do my workout in the morning, 30 minutes. That's it for the 21-day fix. And then I have that for breakfast. I've added spinach into it to get some vegetables. It still tastes good. You can't even notice it, and that's awesome. So anyway, I'd love to share more about this with you. My next fitness journey is probably going to be their workout called PiYo, which is a mix between Pilates and yoga, which is a little scary to me because yoga is not where I usually see myself going, but it looks pretty intense, but in an awesome way. And they market it, and some of the other ones, as no matter what age you are or where you are in your fitness journey, that there are modifications. 21-day fix, every single video that I did, there was always someone doing modified moves. I started out doing a lot of the modified moves, and then now, most of the time, I'm not, and that's awesome. It's really cool to be able to kind of follow along and see my progress just in how I've been able to do. So, I think that's it. I was wary at first of this stuff, didn't want to do a diet program, and it hasn't been. It's been an awesome, they talk about it being a lifestyle change, and that's what I'm learning, and I'd love to walk alongside you in this. There's going to be a challenge group, like I said, starting on July 21st. I'm in the midst of getting my coaching stuff put together, but if this is something that you would like to pursue or ask more questions about, I'd love to help you find a program that works for you. If you are someone who might be looking to kickstart your fitness journey or just get focused, the 21-day fix is huge, and I would encourage that. I've just been through it. I'm going through it now, so I could totally help you on that. The other stuff, I know a lot of people doing the other things, and I'm going to be doing PiYo myself, so I can help in with all of those things. The accountability is huge. We can't do this on our own. We can try, but to have other people do it with us is huge. So one of the best things I did for myself was I asked one of my friends to do it with me locally, and so we both did it together. We were part of the same challenge group, and that was huge too, because then we could check in with each other. We'd send ourselves pictures in the morning of our sweaty post-workout faces. So anyway, enough talking. But there's your introduction to Beachbody and to my journey. I'd love to share more of this with you. If you're not interested, no pressure. That's cool. I'll still be your friend. Thank you for asking more. Thank you for your encouraging words. I am